Hi, good afternoon, and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Chrissy and Caesar, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Caesar's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and the motivations we give the dogs while we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Chrissy's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in her right hand, which leaves the left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is just a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You'll notice that Chrissy keeps that collar high up behind Caesar's ears, which will give you the most control over him while you're trying to work him through his commands. Caesar is seated very nicely on Chrissy's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. The first command that we're going to demonstrate for you today is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and Chrissy and Caesar are going to take off doing that now.
Caesar, heel.
The command is Caesar heel. And you'll notice that he's been trained to walk very nicely on your left at your pace. So as slowly as you'd want to walk or as fast as you want to walk, Caesar should be right there at your left. And incorporated into the heel exercise is an automatic sit. So anytime you stop moving your feet, whether it's to stop to talk to a neighbor or to cross the street, Caesar should be seated very nicely on your left side waiting for his next command. Perfectly done. The next command we're going to demonstrate for you is the stay command. The stay is a hand and a voice command. You're going to want to use the open flat of your left palm an inch or so in front of Caesar's face, and the one-word firm command to stay.
Stay.
And you walk out to the end of the training leash. Caesar should remain seated. The long sit stay at home is for 1 minute, working up to 3 minutes. And when Chrissy returns back to Caesar, she's going to walk all the way around him and return back to heel position. And you see he did a great job sitting and waiting. Very good. And we'll run through the heel, the sit, and the stay again for you. It's so important to practice these commands as often as you can. It really helps develop his sense of his maturity and self-control. So it's really important to practice indoors because that's where you need to really, have the most control over him.
Stay.
This time, instead of returning back to Caesar, Chrissy's going to demonstrate the recall or the come on command. You'll see that Caesar's been trained to come in and sit right in front, and that prevents him from jumping up all over you when you call him in. The next command is the finish, where he walks all the way around, returning back to heel position, and he's seated nicely and waiting for his next command. I'll show that to you again. Perfectly done. Very good job. Now while you're working Caesar through these commands, if there is a command that he does not respond to or he breaks a stay, anytime that you need to offer him a correction, the correct way to correct him is a tug and release on the training collar and use the word no and repeat the command. We're now going to show you the down command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm straight down towards the ground and the one-word firm command to down. Perfectly done. The long down stay when you're practicing at home is for 3 minutes, working up to 5 minutes. Incorporate these commands into your daily life. You can use this down stay while you're trying to watch TV. No. He did break the command. I think he had a little itch or something, but Chrissy told him no, it's a fly got him. You tell him no and you repeat the command. Chrissy returns back to him. Yeah, it's very important that once you give Caesar a command, you follow through, even if you have to repeat it. If you give a command and you give up on him doing it, he's going to learn pretty quickly that he doesn't have to respond to you, and he'll stop responding altogether. He won't do his commands anymore. Perfectly done. Sorry, it's fly season here. Good job. Perfect. What a good boy. As you can tell, Caesar really enjoys doing the obedience workout. It really gives him something to do with his brain. He's a smart boy. And even though if you run him and you give him lots of physical exercise, it's not the same as mental exercise for a dog. Now Chrissy's going to leave him in a sit-stay. And we're going to show you our down from a distance. We're going to use our right hand and drop it straight down.
Down.
Perfect. Oh, he started to go. No, he's not.
Down.
There you go. We'll show that to you one more time. We'll heal him out of that.
Stay. Down.
Good job. Now we've demonstrated for you today all the formal obedience commands that Caesar has learned while he's been here with us at school. He's been a star student and it's been such a pleasure having him. Please continue to keep us posted on his progress. Thank you so much for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.